All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to our chair stretching class. Happy pre-Thanksgiving. My name is Elena Brown. I am your chair instructor for the day. And today we're going to focus on a lot of our stretches for our legs and a lot of leg exercises. And then we will finish off with our wellness point of the day. But of course, we'll go through our entire body and then we'll focus on our specific leg stretches and our leg exercises. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So, we're going to start off with our neck. Rotate that neck. Feel a little tension in my neck. Nice and slow. All right, in the opposite direction. All right, and now we're gonna nod up and down, nice and slow. And from side to side. And now we're just gonna look to our right and to our left. All right, and we're gonna hold our neck over to the right side. And over to the left side. And we're gonna round that neck out again. Ooh. In the opposite direction. All right, now we're just gonna massage. I want you to massage this part of your neck. So I just do so by placing my 3 fingers and really apply some pressure to those points. All right. All right, now we're gonna shrug our shoulders back. Go ahead, give those shoulders a nice shrug back. All right, then forwards. All right, then we're gonna roll the right one back. And the left one back. Isolated movements are definitely going to help to keep our stretches well rounded. And then we're going to do some arm circles. So we're going to bring those arm circles forward. And we're going to take our arm circles to the back. Ooh, all right, feeling a little tension in our shoulders. We're gonna bring our right arm over to the left side and hold. And over to the left side. And raise those arms above the head. Stretch out completely. And bring those arms down by your side. We're gonna do the upper trapezius stretch, which is where we place one hand up behind our back and the other is trying to touch the other hand. And trying the other side. Whew. This stretch is definitely stretching me out here. Ugh. All right. And now we are going to place our hand. So we're going to place our left hand on our left leg. And we're going to take our right hand by our ear and extend our hand or our elbow out. And just continue to do that motion. All right, and now we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So, awesome job. Ooh, excuse me. All right. So we're just gonna take our arms and swing them across the body. Continue to swing. I like to put one on top of the other so the right is coming out and then the left is coming out. So just getting a wider range of motion with this. And then we're gonna bring our arms above our heads, stretch out completely, and go over to the left side. I'm gonna place my left arm down so I can get a wider range of motion for my right arm. And, and over to the right side. Awesome. Over to the left side. Try to extend that arm all the way out. And other side. Awesome. And now we're just going to interchange at a faster pace. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excuse me. All right, so now what we're gonna do, I actually have a desk in front of me, but if you don't have a desk, I'll show you what you can do. Or if you don't have like a table in front of you, I'll show you what you can do. So if you don't have a table in front of you, what you're gonna do is you are going to place your hands on the back of your chair and extend your body all the way out and press your shoulders downwards. And then if you have the table, your table will be what your hands are on. So this is like a sitting child's pose. So continue to breathe. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. And come up. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to place our hands behind our head and then our hands behind our back right here. Yeah, you guys can see. So hands above the head and hands down here, okay? This is helping with the mobility of your shoulders. And then what I want you to do is I want you to kind of cluck like a chicken, as if you're imitating a chicken, but you're just going to push those elbows back, then bring them back forward, back and forward, back and forward. All right. So another position or another stretch that I like to do to make sure that our shoulders are nice and loose is to extend all the way out. We do this one commonly in this class. And you can really feel this like all throughout your back. So I want you to be careful when you are doing this movement. If you feel too much pain, just go ahead and stop. But push forward. So your back should be curved. If it's easier for you to place your hands on your thighs, go ahead and do so. And take those shoulders back. And again, so bringing our shoulders forward. And bringing our shoulders back. All right, so now we're going to just roll our wrists. Roll those wrists. And you can flap them back and forth. Make sure they're nice and loose. Shake them out. And then you're going to bring your fingers, your right fingers towards your face. Excuse me. And same thing on the left side. All right, awesome. Um, and now let's see. We are going to move over to our torso area. So, a stretch that I love to do for our torso is to just twist. You want to make sure that you are maintaining your spine in a erect position and just turn to your left and to the right. And again. And on the other side. All right, and then what I want us to do is I just want us to fall over our legs. So this is going to require us to kind of breathe deeply. So you just want to inhale as we go down and exhale as you stay down. So remember to inhale and exhale as you are down in this position. All right. Give me 1 second. My dog will want to go outside anytime somebody is here. Okay, so our other torso stretches. Let's see. So what we'll do is we will use the base of our chair as the ground, and we just want to extend our spine towards the sky. And actually, what would be a greater stretch is if you were to come down on your elbows, keep those legs as straight as you can, and allow the stretch to really stretch out your spine. And all right. So, let's see what other torso stretches that we have. Some of our torso stretches are done on the ground, so I'm trying to modify for our chair. Okay, so um, let's try to do um, a cobra. So this is, hey, I'm in a class. You have to be quiet. Okay, so um, we're gonna try to do the cobra stretch. So what we have to do for the cobra stretch is extend our torso towards the ceiling. So what you'll do is you'll kind of get in the same position that you were in earlier, but instead straighten out those legs and hold yourself on your chair and place and direct your head to the ceiling. All right. Awesome. All right, so now I want to transition to our leg stretches. So, for our leg stretches, we are going to start by stretching out our hamstrings. We're going to lean all the way back and we're going to place our foot, or place our leg bent towards our chest, and we're going to hold it. My other leg is straight and I'm making sure that my hamstring is stretched out. Awesome. And other side. All right, awesome. And then what we'll do is we will place our leg bent across the body. Back up so you all can see me. So, leg bent across the body. And we're just going to try to touch our toes. And we can also place some pressure on our knee. Awesome job. Try to touch that toe again. All right. And then doing the same thing on this side. So coming down. Whew. Can definitely feel this all throughout your glutes, throughout your hamstrings, and your quads. And placing some pressure on that knee. And again, trying to touch that toe. All right. So, we're going to straighten out those legs and that back. Place those arms above the head and stretch all the way out. And then we're gonna come down and touch those toes. Awesome. All right. So I feel like we've gotten a good stretch in thus far. I think I want to do some standing stretches and then we are going to transition to our leg exercises. Okay, so let's move this over here. For our leg stretches, we're going to place our hands high up in the air. Legs are together and legs are straight. Come down and touch those toes. Awesome. And then we're going to place our right foot over our left foot and come and touch those toes. And other side, same thing. Awesome, 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 awesome. All right, then we're just going to place our feet apart and we are going to touch the middle. Whew. Definitely feel that stretch. And then over to the right side. And over to the left side. All right. All right, so now we're going to transition into our leg exercises. So we're going to bring that chair back around and we're going to do 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. So we're going to do 30 seconds of squats and 30 seconds of rest. And then we'll do that 3 times, okay? So let me just get my timer. 30 seconds. Ready and begin. So we're just coming up and down, touching that chair slightly, just enough to say that we touched it, but we want to come right back up. Powerful movements to come back up. All right, awesome. So let's take a quick break. So 30 seconds, and then we'll do that 2 more times. Let's see. All right, so let's go ahead and do that again. Ready and begin. Just slightly touching that chair just to say that we touched it. And we're keeping that chest up. Head is up as well. Got 10 seconds. Push through, push through, push through. Your legs will thank you later. And stop. All right, 30 seconds of rest there. We're gonna do this one more time, and then we're gonna transition into our wellness point for the day. All right, so let's go ahead and get those last set of squats in. Ready and begin. All right. Whew. All right, so let's go ahead and end our exercises there. Give yourselves a pat on the back. That was not easy. Today we are going to talk about the importance of leg exercises. So I think this is the most appropriate one because we just did leg exercises and leg stretches. So the importance of leg exercises, there's lots and lots of benefits. But just to name one to start, it actually burns more calories. So I've actually noticed this. I have an Apple Watch. It's charging over there, but I have an Apple Watch and it measures the amount of calories that I burn throughout workouts. On my leg days, I always burn more. And like sometimes I feel like, oh, I'm not doing enough. I'm like on my upper body days, but it's really that leg exercises just burn more calories. So whenever you exercise your legs, you are working the biggest muscle groups in your body, such as the hamstrings, which are the back of your legs, the glutes, which is your butt, and your quads, which is the front of your legs. Thus, doing leg exercises will require more energy for work and recovery, effectively burning calories. Most of the time, people may stray away from leg workouts if they are trying to lose weight. However, the truth is that incorporating them into your routine will actually be beneficial since it can help boost your metabolism. So, another benefit is that it helps to stimulate hormone production. So, studies have shown that leg exercises can stimulate the production of hormones like the growth hormone and testosterone since you are training larger muscles. So, this aids in recovery to ensure that your body can repair damages and build muscle after training sessions. And then, another benefit is that it can prevent lower back pain. Lower back pain may often result from weak stabilizer muscles. So, working your legs can reduce the likelihood of getting back pain and injuries. While it is true that a strong core and back muscles can help remedy this issue, you must also train your lower body and strengthen the muscles there. However, it is important not to rush into it, especially if you are not used to leg training. So start slow and gradually add weight, but make sure that you focus on following the right form at all times. That's a really good tip because a lot of the times, some injuries can derive from working out your heavy lifting, I should say, from working out your legs and heavy lifting. And what you really have to prioritize is your form when you are doing these exercises. So, a quick hot tip would be to make sure that you are maintaining your form rather than adding on weight. If you can maintain your form while keeping that high weight, then by all means go ahead and go for it. Okay, so we also spoke about, well, I don't know if we spoke about this, but it increases your metabolism. So working out your legs can increase your metabolism. So in addition to better endurance and athleticism, leg day also promotes a higher metabolism rate. So your body will burn more food as it eats more food faster. That's amazing. Though weight training can help build and maintain healthy muscle mass, stronger legs means better performance for our physical health. That's amazing. I love that. Um, Another benefit is that it can strengthen your core. So many people have the misconception that leg day only works out your legs. In reality, many lower body exercises demand core strength. So, like when you're doing your squats on the Smith machine, that is requiring your core. Even when we were doing squats just now, that is requiring your core. Of course, to a lesser degree than if you had more weight on your back. But when you are doing these exercises, your core is engaged. So it can help to strengthen your core and build those muscles, which will improve cardiovascular performance. It can help correct muscle imbalances. Okay, and so another benefit is that it can balance your strength. So let's see, where did that just go? So it can balance your strength. Okay, so doing unilateral leg exercises will offer even more benefits. So unilateral meaning single leg exercises. So I'll show you guys a single leg exercise that I love to do. So what I'll do is I'll place one leg out in front of me and the other will be bent, and I'll just stand up and come back down. Stand up, oop, and come back down. You may lose your balance, so make sure that you have something to hold on to. But unilateral exercises are great for your body and they offer more benefits. Working each leg individually helps to align your body and correct muscle imbalances since they require you to use both sides of your body equally. This ensures your dominant leg isn't overcompensating for your non-dominant side in terms of strength, mobility, or flexibility. So a lot of the times when you experience pain in your legs or in your knees, they say to do unilateral movements because a lot of the times when we are using our legs on a day-to-day basis, lifting things, one side is always overcompensating for the other. So doing these unilateral movements are going to help to ensure that we balance that back out and avoid muscle imbalances. Okay, so I love this one. This one talks about lowering your injury risk. So doing leg exercises can lower your injury risk because the many muscles that are easily neglected and left unused are being used in this case. So many activities like sports, running, and walking can easily lead to injuries if your muscles aren't stabilized or strong enough. So strengthening your leg muscles can help promote balance and reduce risk of injuries. So just maintaining a strong lower body is going to help avoid injuries in activities such as running and walking and jumping, any form of sports and stuff. So, um, we already spoke about injury preventions. We spoke about body symmetry. Ooh, let's talk about enhancing mobility. So, benefits of having strong legs is that it will enhance your mobility by promoting independent movements in your body. So, leg strengthening exercises help build muscle strength, improve flexibility, and enhance joint stability. Strong legs will enable adults to perform daily activities with ease, like walking, climbing up the stairs, getting up from stairs, or getting up from chairs rather, and maintaining balance, reducing the risk of falls and improving overall mobility. So, um, a lot of leg movements are total body movements, which is why they help to uh, which is why they help to enhance mobility and increase your mobility. All right, let's see. It also says here that it can improve your cognitive function. So let's read up on that. And then we'll go over some leg workouts that you can do. Um, leg workouts that you can do. Let's see. Okay, so a recent study showed that exercising the legs, especially the weight bearing exercises, signals the brain to create new nerve cells. These findings can not only help boost their brain function, but also explain why loss of leg function leads to rapid decline and provide insight for improved therapies. So, this is an amazing find. Um, Exercising your legs can improve your cognitive function. So if you're studying for a test or if you're doing something that requires a lot of brain power, like studying for the MCAT or studying for something, or just maintaining your day-to-day memory, doing leg exercises can actually help with that. So I wanted to go over some of the exercises that you can do to help strengthen your legs. So deadlifts. Deadlifts are a great exercise that you can do with or without weight. What you do is you would grab the weight if you have weight and you come down and you snap up. So this, you want to make sure that your legs are slightly bent, and we'll have to go over form on a different day, but that is your deadlift. And then squats are what we just did. And then lunges. So lunges are a great way to strengthen those quads and those hamstrings. I like to do backwards lunges, but you can also do them forward. So you have your forwards and your backwards lunges. Leg presses. So if you wanted to do a leg press, you would have to do it at your gym if you have it, but it's essentially where you are laid back and you take your legs and you push the weight out in front of you. Leg curls are also a machine that you use when you're at the gym, and you just have your legs come up and it strengthens your quad muscles. Calf raises, sometimes we do these in class where we get up on our tippy toes, and that strengthens your calf region. And then we also have hip thrusts. This will be our last one. Hip thrusts are a great way to strengthen your glutes, which can help avoid back pain. But essentially, your back will be on a flat surface, and you take your hips and you push them up. Take your hips and you push them up. And you can really, really, really feel it in your glutes if you're doing it right. Alrighty. So I know I went over a whole bunch of information, but I hope that this was beneficial for you. Remember, never skip leg day. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving tomorrow, and I'll see you guys next week. Alrighty, bye-bye.